Alright, you guys, so this is a long overdue video and it's going to be about having a minimalist approach to holiday decor. The first approach when it comes to being a minimalist or adapting a minimalist lifestyle and dealing with holiday decor is to have a theme slash color scheme. So what I mean by this is, if you know these little random colorful Christmas decorations, the deal with these cheap holiday decor items is that one, they are very colorful, they can be very loud for the house. Two, they can also be very overwhelming. So if you have a bunch of colorful Christmas lights on your house, and then you have Frosty the Snowman that's colorful, you got Santa over there in red and white, you got, other candy canes, colorful candy canes around. Again, not all minimalist people like a neutral theme like I do, but I do think that with having a minimalist approach towards more of a simple decor holiday is to have a theme and to have a color scheme. So if you want to go for a beach holiday, which I love those, I think they're beautiful, and then have a color scheme. Say, all right, so we're gonna do a seashell tree. The seashells can be like white and tan, and then we can maybe have white lights around the house and colors that kind of like combine with the theme that you are doing. The next thing is to like DIY it instead of buy it. This is something that is so simple to do nowadays because there's tutorials on how to do this. There is like little Pinterest hacks. My sister, again, like this is what she does. She always does like a farmhouse Christmas theme with the kids. You can grab pine cones outside. This is what I used to do when I was a little girl. We would collect pine cones. We'd, brush them off, from the dirt and stuff, and we would put glue on them and put like a white glitter, and that will be our centerpiece for the table when we were gonna eat. So it just was something from outside that we brought in that was free. We just, did a little art project with it. My sister makes wreaths, so she will grab like sticks and things outside, and she'll make a wreath out of that to save some money. And again, she learned how to do all of this through Pinterest and YouTube. You can get really creative around the holiday times, not just with yourself, but with the kids. Get the kids involved, tell them to go outside and pick a couple branches. You could spray paint them white, have it as a little accent in the corner with a vase. And even if you live in a warmer climate, you could still create things. I'm sure there's like warmer climate DIY holiday ideas. You just have to Google it, YouTube it. It's pretty easy nowadays to create something out of nothing. Next up is the same thing what I mentioned in the first part of the video. What I said is to make sure you're matching your house. Try to match the color scheme of your home with your holiday decor so nothing looks a little bit out of place. I mean, everything looks nice and tidy still. Like I said, one day we will get a white tree, and I'm sure I'm gonna have these pillows by then. And you guys know I keep everything that works perfectly fine. So everything will match. So just try to match the color scheme of your house with your holiday decor. That's also going to help create that sense of minimalist approach, that relaxing style for the holidays. Not too much going on, but you did put a little bit of effort. And I totally get it if you have kids in the house and you want a tiny bit of pop of color in the house for the holidays. That's fine too. Just make sure it goes with your theme for your house so it doesn't look too clashed together. Choosing the right size. What I mean by this is choose the right size tree, wreaths, stockings, candy canes. Choose the right size for everything for the space that you are in. For an example, my old apartment, I don't know if you guys remember this, I had my first Christmas tree there. It was given to me. It was 8 feet tall, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It was white, it had glitter on it. It was a freaking nightmare to put that up because my ceilings were 6 feet, and I had to bend the branch to make sure that that Christmas tree would fit in my living room. And by the time I got it to fit, there was glitter everywhere from the tree, from me brushing it and moving it around. And it took me like months to take all that glitter off of the floor because, I mean, glitter is a pain in the butt to clean. So what I'm trying to say is make sure you choose the right size so you're not struggling to put these items up, to put these decorations up, to make it look like Santa's helpers didn't take over the whole place. I've seen stockings that are just way too big for people's chimneys, and it's just like, it's taking over the whole middle centerpiece that they had inside the chimney because the stocking was so big. Be very mindful when it comes to the size of Christmas items that you are getting for the size of your house. Same thing goes for the wreaths. Like I said, if you get a nice decent sized wreath, not to take up your whole entire door, like I've seen some houses. Some houses I feel like the wreath doesn't even look like a wreath because it's too big for the door. It looks like a giant piece of plant there that's taking over the house and it's gonna come out. I think a nice, decent, mid-size wreath looks great for doors. You don't want the wreath to eat the door. So keep that in mind if you are tree shopping, wreath shopping, or even if you're making something, keep the size in mind because size matters when it comes to holiday decor. You don't want this holiday season to take up your entire house. You wanna be able to have a quick cleanup by the time this month is over. Another little thing I wanted to add, it's not really part of the list, but it's something that I did think of that people might get a little confused with when it comes to having a minimalist approach for these holidays, is to have a number of decor items you should have in each room. For instance, the living room, maybe put at least 15 to 20 items in there. If it's big enough, if you can handle it, then do that. Don't overpower it with like 60 to 70 items because it's going to look really, really cluttered. Same thing goes for your bedroom. If you feel like no one goes in your bedroom, no one sees it, it's just you and your husband, then you don't need to put decor in there. If you love the holidays and you want to see it, then do it, but you really, it's a little unnecessary to do it in the bedrooms. I would say for the kids, yes, maybe let them have their own little decors, but again, keep a number on it. You don't want to have these decor items overpowering each room. Same thing goes for plants. Like I said in previous videos, I overdid it with plants. I had like 50 plants in my living room and it looked like a jungle. I should have lived in a jungle instead of living in a house, basically. So you don't want your house to turn into Home Goods or TJ Maxx around the holiday season. Keep it simple, limit yourself with the number of items you have to put in each room and outside. Do not forget about outside, especially with those blow up holiday snowmans and Santas. At Home Depot they sell them. Just be mindful, okay? But anyways, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you don't take it the wrong way. Everyone has their own style. You do not have to listen to this list. This is just my minimalist approach towards the holidays to keep everything, you know, nice and neat and simple. But the holidays aren't about gifts. It's not about decor. It's about spending time with the ones you love because we are only here for a limited of time on this planet, and it's best to enjoy everyone in your life as much as you can before our time is up. So keep that in mind. Decor items are just material things. Gifts are just material things. But the people that are in your life right now, they won't be in your life forever. So appreciate them while you can, especially around the holiday season. So on that note, I will catch you guys in the next video.